Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. The Canada Science and Technology Museum is ready to go with it's Canada's National Science and Technology Week, NSTW.
Yes.
Catherine Immo is here with me, along with Melanie Hall. Good morning to both of you.
Thank you very much.
So much fun. The museum's so much fun anyway.
It is.
You're adding like extra fun.
Definitely.
Okay, tell me about the Science and Technology Week.
It's an event that's happening everywhere in Canada. It's been happening for the last 20 years, and it's museums, clubs, groups, government organizations. Everyone is coming together to create an awareness about science and technology and very much foster an interest.
Well, obviously,
yeah,
and you know, the earlier that you expose kids to this, the more comfortable they are with technology, with science, and these things are becoming increasingly important in education.
Definitely.
So that's got to be part of why you do it, but also it's just cool.
It is. It is very fun to play with all these things.
Yeah.
And during that week, there's lots of events organized everywhere in Canada, but in Ottawa itself, it's very much packed. There's loads of activities from our museum,
right?
Canada Science and Technology Museum, and our sister museum, Aviation and Space and Agriculture Museum.
Perfect.
And also governmental agencies as well. Natural Resource Canada is having a fun fest.
Oh, very good.
Sunday.
So there are certain highlights too, like the chemistry show, the amazing chemistry show.
There's the amazing chemistry show, which is going to be happening this Saturday coming and next one at 1:30 at the museum. There's the Chemical Institute of Canada. They're coming over. We're going to be doing liquid nitrogen ice cream and slime.
Ooh,
for the
slime!
Kids. Slime that you can bring home. It's really fun.
Really? That's cool.
Yes.
And what about the Rubik's Cube trick that's going on as well?
Yes, there's the Club des Cubes de l'Escale. So they're a group of youth, and they love doing these Rubik's Cubes. And I've seen them doing it. They look at it for 10 seconds, and then they do it in 15 seconds. A complete one. I would normally unstick them and peel them back on.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
But no, they're really, really good at it. And we're going to have a friendly competition. This is on Sunday 23rd at the museum, but there's also a lot of cubes for people to practice. And we have smaller cubes, not only the 3x3, but like 2x1.
Oh.
It's very easy.
No, I like the 2x1. That's more my speed. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Melanie, you've set up a little experiment here as an example of something that I might see.
This is something you might see at our kickoff event on
this Friday coming.
Friday, okay.
But this is just a little preview.
Okay.
So what we have here is I've got some little glass stands here with some metallic salts in them.
Okay. Each one very different than the other, it looks like.
Yeah, so we've got copper chloride, lithium chloride, magnesium chloride, and strontium chloride.
Now, before we start this experiment, safety goggles, and safety is paramount always.
Safety first.
Now, we're going to need to drop the lights in order to get the effect, I think, as well.
I think that'll be really cool. So
lights, please. Oh, it worked.
So as you might have guessed already, we're just going to light these on fire.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
And this is a chemical reaction?
This is a chemical reaction. So we'll see.
Not
enough. So we've doused them in ethyl alcohol to help with the reaction.
Oh, look at the colors. Wow.
So they each burn different colors. Or hopefully they'll burn it all.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
So these are different metallic salts, and basically it's the electron configuration within these atoms. So the way that the electrons are positioned in these specific salt atoms that make them burn those different colors.
That's awesome. Look at the green.
It's very cool. Some of them cooler than others.
Yeah.
But this is strontium, this big red color here, and this green color is copper, and that's what they use in fireworks, actually. So
is that how they do it?
On Parliament Hill, you might get some of these chemicals in those fireworks.
See, look at that. There's so many applications to something that seems just like a silly, cool experiment, but then there's a lot that you learn about.
Real-life application.
Real-life application, and on top of that, you're talking about the chemical composition of these and why they burn this color, and so you're learning without even knowing it.
I know, and you can make really cool fires and pyrotechnics and things, and you didn't even know you were learning something.
That's so coal. So this runs starting Friday?
Starting this Friday up to October 23rd, and I suggest to everyone to look at our museum's website, www.sciencetech.technomuses.ca, and there's a second website that I suggest you go to. It's www.science.gc.ca/NSTW, National Science and Technology Week, and you'll find everything that's happening in Canada on this website.
Google National National Technology Week, right? National Science and Technology Week.
Yes.
Just Google that. That'll help you get there in case it was
Everything
hard
is
to
written
remember.
on there, so there's more than 100 activities, organizations organize loads of activities.
I love this kind of thing.
That's very cool.
That's awesome. Thank you, Melanie and Catherine. We appreciate that. National Science and Technology Week. Just Google NSTW or National Science and Technology Week, or go to that website, sciencetech.technonews.ca. All right, we're back with more on CTV Morning Live.